Alright, y'all, welcome back to another episode of Girl Wyd Doing. As you can see, we have a guest today. I'm joined by Tanija, the founder of So Social, a community centered on bringing women together through intentional events, creativity, and connection, including one of her biggest annual events, the Weekend Social. So, welcome to Girl Wyd Doing.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Of course. So, to start, how would you describe So Social in your own words?
So Social is fun, safe, creative, God-filled, the whole nine. We have a good time.
Yeah, I love that. So, what inspired you to start So Social?
I created So Social because I needed a group that I was looking for. I'm the oldest sister, so I needed somebody to talk to, and then I'm the youngest cousin. So I didn't really have nothing to do.
That makes sense.
So I just created a group that I was looking for when I was younger.
Yeah. I love that. And I feel like in St. Louis specifically, I feel like we kind of need stuff like that because, I don't know, I feel like there's not always a lot of spaces for especially women to go to kind of confide in other women, if that makes sense. So yeah, I love that because I think it's something that we need here. So starting out, did you have like a lot of challenges that you faced and what were they?
So, if I'm being 100% honest, I didn't even know that So Social was going to be what So Social is.
Okay.
I tried to start this probably like 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
But I used to do creative directing. So I tried to start it like all under one hub and it didn't work out. Okay. So that was like the first challenge I came across. And then it just started out as the brunch, like the Weekend Social. Okay. It was just the brunch. It was just one day. And the attendance was low. So that was another obstacle. And then as time went on, it got easier as it grew because now it's just growing naturally.
Right.
But those are two challenges that I faced. But like now, obstacles that I came across is like making sure that I'm presenting myself within the club. Like I don't want it to just be So Social. I want Tanija's personality to be in it. And trying to find like sponsors and partnerships to work with. That's the biggest thing, but that happens to everybody.
Yeah, the creative directing, I'm glad you mentioned that. I feel like that makes sense because like just looking at your social media and your marketing, it's really good. And like I went to school for journalism, and I did strategic communication. So like I took a lot of marketing classes and stuff, and like your website and all the social media, everything, I'm like, this is really good. Like you do all of that yourself?
I have a bachelor's in communication.
Okay, period. It looks really good, so that makes sense. And then I also think as far as having like a brand and a personal brand, trying to kind of merge into like, for example, Girl Wyd Doing, I want it to be what it is, but I also want it to like resemble me in a way. I feel like that can be really difficult, just like showing yourself through a brand. So yeah, kudos to you.
Thank you. It is hard,
not easy. Yeah,
I make it happen.
Yeah. And then, so do you consider yourself to be an extrovert?
I'm like a mix.
Okay.
Sometimes hey y'all.
Yeah.
Let's have a good time. Other time I'm like, okay, when this event over?
Yeah. I was gonna say, does that make it harder? Because for me, I'm definitely an introvert. People try to tell me I'm like an extroverted introvert. I just think I'm an introvert. I just know how to like put myself out there.
Yeah.
But I feel like starting Girl Wyd Doing, it was like a little bit more difficult because I just, I'm not the most social person ever.
Yeah, I try to make sure that I have, like when I first started, I tried to make sure I had at least one friend that I knew personally at an event. So like, even if my social battery died, I know my homegirl here, I can talk to her so it still look like I'm social and I'm not just here. Okay. But now, I talk to everybody.
Yeah, I bet it's a lot easier now. How long have you been, so when was your first Weekend Social?
So this is actually year 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes. So this is the first year that it's turned into the Weekend Social. Okay. It started out small in my basement, and it was just a brunch. It was just called the Boss Babe Brunch. And it was the Boss Babe.
I remember that, actually. Yeah.
It's been the Boss Babe Brunch up until last year. Okay. And I just changed it this year because instead of doing one day, it's now 2 days. Okay. So, yeah.
I love that. 5 years, that's a long time. That's consistent.
Yeah.
For sure. So, I love that. So you're currently a one-woman team, right? Okay, so what has that been like, and do you plan to expand in the future?
So I tried to expand.
Okay.
It didn't work.
Okay.
I tried to expand twice.
Okay.
It didn't work. So right now, it's just gonna be me and God. That's
all you need.
Yeah, but eventually I do want to expand because I want to try to make it like social chapters. So I want to have like a St. Louis chapter, Chicago chapter.
I love that.
So I would have to you know, put my faith in somebody else to carry on social. But as of right now, it's just me.
Yeah, that's okay. You know. And then you can kind of operate on your own time.
Yeah, my mama there too.
Yeah. Period. You got all the help you need.
Exactly.
So what's the core mission of So Social?
The core mission of So Social is, I don't know. I really just be doing stuff.
Yeah.
that's my mission, my vision of life. Just do stuff. But like, So Social is literally just a safe space for women to connect with other women and have a good time. Like outside of drinking, outside the clubs, whatever. Like, we might have a little drink at the event, but at least it's better than being in the club or doing something that you have no business doing or sitting at the house.
Right.
Like, it's literally just me doing stuff.
I love that. There's nothing wrong with it. All right. So within So Social, what does success look like to you? Like after an event, how do you know like that you were successful?
When I see all the content rolling in.
Okay. I love that.
And all the comments. At this point, I cry after every event.
Yeah.
Because it's just so overwhelming because I never thought, like, little old me would make such an impact like this. And it's so nice to see, like, so many people make TikTok or make reels or make just Instagram stories just talking about how much they enjoy the event.
Yeah.
Or they can't wait until the next one. Like I said earlier, I didn't even know that So Social was going to be this.
Yeah.
Because it's only year 2 of So Social. When I did the brunch last year, it was just going to be the brunch and that was it. But one of my friends came up. She was like, oh, so when the next event? I said,
next event.
Let me think about that.
Yeah.
So, like, that's how I know, like, okay, y'all are doing yourselves.
Yeah.
This is something that not only did I need, but y'all needed too.
Correct. That's good. And I feel like you've built a good community, like, kind of fast. I see a lot of people posting it. Like I said, I've been seeing it for a while. And, you know, I've been meaning to go, and I will. I just saw the, I normally work on weekends, so I was so busy, but the Galentine's you had the other day, I was seeing all the content people were posting from that, because I actually follow a lot of people on Instagram that, like, attend the events and stuff, and it was so cute, it looked so fun, like, the personalization, it looked well organized. I was like, she really did that, like, I loved it. So.
Thank you, girl. I was struggling with them cups in their boxes.
Did you do those yourself? The cups too? Wow. They were really cute.
Girly down.
I love that. Wow, they were super cute. You might have to tell me how you did that off camera. But, all right. So I guess you already said the most rewarding part of doing the community is just like seeing other people be able to interact and have that safe space. And then, okay, about So Social expanding to other cities. I know you mentioned wanting other chapters and stuff. You have had events in Chicago. Also,
no, not yet.
No, not yet. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what kind of events, like, how do you plan to expand to other cities? Like, are y'all traveling there, like people from here? Or are you meeting up with people who already kind of live there?
So, I actually have a Chicago event planned in April.
Okay.
My goal is to reach the Chicago girlies, but at the same time bring St. Louis to Chicago.
Right.
So I'm trying to, you know, everybody got that one family member that knows everybody in the whole world.
Everybody.
So my uncle is that person.
Okay.
So I'm actually asking him to find me somebody that has a Sprinter van so I can take a group of us to Chicago and then meet with the Chicago girls.
Okay.
And then at the same time, I'm planning an event in Houston.
Okay.
In collaborations with another creative. Her business is Black Girl Archives. We just connected through Instagram, and now we're planning a.
That sounds
event.
familiar. What does she do?
She posts like motivational posts every day. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds familiar. And then how do you balance work and life as a creative?
Girl, I don't. I know. I be stressed, but
I can't tell. So you're doing a good job.
Thank you. Just get a little drink. Be alright.
Yeah. Okay, so for someone who's never heard of it, what is the Weekend Social?
The Weekend Social is a open network event You just come. You can come with a group of friends. You can come with one friend. You can come by yourself. At the end of the day, you're going to leave with some friends. It's really just the open network. It's like a mixer. You just come in, enjoy food, enjoy drinks, talk to people. This year we do have a panel speaking, so we talk about the panel. Will talk about like how they balance life and creativity. And then Sunday we have co-working day and worship. So I have church plan, and then you can come in, you can do your work, whatever you want to do. It's literally just like come in and make friends.
Yeah. And then I love the panel. I saw the speakers. So when it comes to like reaching out to people and getting them to, you know, consider attending, is that difficult for you? Because Dimes, that's a great one, especially in terms of like just content, work-life balance, and like worship stuff. She's a really good example to have there. So was it like difficult just getting people on?
Not at all.
That's good.
I just like people asking is it difficult to get panel speakers or sponsorships or whatever. Just email them people.
Yeah.
That's it. And Dime was actually very hard to get.
Really? Okay.
Yes. I would have thought Aaliyah would have been the hardest, but Dime was hard to get. But I got Dime because the same friend that asked me when the next event was going to be, she was like, oh, I know Dime. I can connect you. And she was like, oh, okay. I'll do it. Okay. Yeah. It's my birthday weekend, but I'll do it.
I love that. Even though it's her birthday weekend. Yeah. And then, somebody wants to attend the Weekend Social. Where can they purchase tickets or look into it and get a little more information?
So tickets are, if you go online, you can go to soulsocialclub.com and there's a link for that. Or you can go to the Weekend Social STL.com and you can get tickets that way. Either way, it's all me. It's all connected.
We'll get you a ticket. Put it right there. Okay.
And there may or may not be a sale for 314 days.
That's coming up. And this episode will be out before 314 days. So what has been the most unexpectedly popular event that you hosted so far?
Unexpectedly popular? Honestly, any of like the workout video events. I didn't know that many people was interested in working out.
Yeah.
Like I did the event last month with Bam the Body, the step class.
I saw that too.
Ooh, she killed me.
Yeah, it looks hard.
Baby, at the end of this, I'm gonna show you what my hair looks like.
Okay.
I didn't expect it to sell out.
Oh, it sold out?
Yes. I think she had maybe 20 spots and like all 20 spots were gone. And especially because that was a pay what you can event. Because the money raised got donated. Okay. So I didn't expect everybody to come. Yeah. And actually come. Some people, sign up for an event and they don't show up. Right. But like literally everybody that signed up came. And that was the first event that I had opened the wait list for. And I had people on the wait list. So I'm like, okay, this is what we like?
Yeah. More of that. And I think it makes sense for you to, for example, you have a matcha and that's coming up. I think that works pairing it with something else because me personally, I absolutely love matcha. So I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm going to be at that one. So just pairing it with something people love and people like. I try to ask
the girls, like, okay, what y'all want to see next? I try to send out like surveys at the end of every event or post stuff on my story to see what everybody is into, where everybody's head at, and just go from there.
That makes sense. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of this and that. Okay. So, all right. The first one is attending events or hosting them. Hosting. Okay. So I have a question. When you do attend events, are you more because you host them yourself? Are you super like particular and pay a lot of attention to detail for that reason? That makes sense. Because with me, I watch a lot of podcasts. Obviously, I just kind of try to do my homework. Whenever I'm not watching them, I'm very like just observant of like the questions that are asked and how they're asked. For example, like I watch podcasts of people that I like love, and even people that I don't like Cam Newton, for example. Girl, I don't like him. Girl, I'm not entertained. I think I don't know.
Anyway, hacks, baby. Girl, to go
I just can't do it. But I still watch his podcast anyway, just to observe the way he. See, like I want to watch what I want to be and also what I don't. So I don't know, just kind of taking notes on
what not to do. Something needs to be in him.
Yeah, he's like, we're not even gonna get into that. But yeah. All right, the next one, brunch or dinner? Dinner. Okay. Do you have a favorite like dinner restaurant in St. Louis?
I don't know if I really have a favorite.
Yeah.
I just, wherever a good steak is, that's where I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
I love a good steak.
I feel like I just like trying new stuff because we'll have some really good restaurants, but they don't be open that long. Yeah. So I like to go around and just, try some new stuff before we don't have it anymore.
Yeah, I feel like everything's
so good. Yeah. All right, dogs or cats? Dogs. Me too. Do you have one?
No, my mom is scared of dogs.
She's scared of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Group trip or solo trip?
Oh. The way life is right now, solo trip.
Solo. I agree. I'm quick to go somewhere with myself. All right. And then do you like to read?
Yes.
So physical or audiobooks?
Physical.
Me too. I can't
concentrate with an audiobook.
Me either. Then it's somebody else's voice.
Yeah.
Like, it just throws me off. And I don't know. I feel like the point of reading is to
visualize. I need to visualize what's going on.
Yeah,
and if I don't like your voice, I'm going to turn it off.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll be having to reread. Like, it's something real good, I got to be able to read it.
And if it's on my phone, I'm going to want to scroll while I'm trying to listen, and now I got distracted.
Phone vibrating while you're trying to read. Yeah. All right. So what do you want the women who enter your space to feel? And I know you kind of answered that, but just kind of reiterate.
I just want them to feel love. Like, just feel like you're one big family, and it's nothing but sisters. You don't got no brothers, you ain't got no uncles, just strictly sisters, aunties, everything. You just love. You're safe. You just can be yourself.
So, being that it's a social club for women, would you like expand and host events open to men, or are you just keeping it safe for them?
So, I've asked, everything I do, I usually ask the group first.
Okay, that makes sense.
I asked them. If I feel like if we was the first, they would have jumped me.
Okay.
They said no. I don't even know why you play like that.
Okay.
Like, I would host an event, not through social, but like,
okay.
If somebody else was like, oh, Tanija, I need your help with hosting an event, like, I would do that. But through social, absolutely not, because the girls are going to jump me.
Yeah. Do you see yourself like hosting in general, like just hosting events beyond social? Just
so I don't know if I would necessarily host outside of social, but like I would curate events for other people. So like I would put together launch events, product events. Like I would do stuff like that. That's actually what I'm interested in as well. But hosting,
no. Okay. And then, where do you see social in the next 3 to 5 years?
Hopefully by then we have our chapters. That's all I can say right now.
Yeah.
I really just go with the flow.
Go with the flow. Same.
Whatever direction God takes it in, that's where it goes. But hopefully, like, we have at least one chapter, one or 2 chapters by then.
That'd be cool, though. That's really nice to be able to connect people from other cities. Because I feel like even connecting with people like in St. Louis is a big deal now. So to be able to do it elsewhere, I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Then if someone would like to join So Social, where can they keep up with the latest events?
Everything about So Social can be found on Instagram at So Social Club, so.social club, or the website SoSocialClub.com. TikTok, I think it's so.social STL. That's where I post everything.
Okay. And then, do you have a piece of advice for anybody who wants to start their own business or has a passion for something, but they are kind of scared and don't necessarily know where to start?
Just do it. Ask questions. Never be afraid to ask questions. Always email people. That's how I get a lot of the panel speakers or a lot of the sponsorships or whatever. Just reach out. Like, the worst thing they can do is say no. And I had to learn that myself. Yeah. And a lot of people are very open to it. like it's a lot of people that reach out to me. It's a girl in Chicago that reached out to me because she has a social club. Just message them people, email them. Don't call them, but like don't know Instagram calls. Yeah, but like DM them, email them, whatever. Because 9 times 10, somebody is out there that's gonna help you.
Yeah, for sure.
And it don't matter how young you are, how old they are, whatever. Like I'm only 26. I just be emailing people. Like I just be doing stuff.
Yeah.
So just do it for real.
Just do it. All right, well, that does conclude the episode. So thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see what's next for So Social. I will definitely be at some events this year. I'm really excited. So yes, I love what you're doing in St. Louis. I feel like it's something we really need in this space. So I'm just super excited to see where it goes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm gonna make sure I have an event on the weekday. So
Period. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Because your show is working every weekend. I'm like, dang, can't go to that. So.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to yet another episode of Girl What You Doing. If you enjoyed this episode, I'm sure you'll enjoy similar content in the Alive Podcast app. We have access to over 100 Black hosted podcasts. So be sure to download the Alive Podcast app and subscribe to Girl What You Doing. And I will see y'all in the next episode.